everybody, and welcome to Ultrakill. Today we're going to go through a bit of tips and tricks for beginners, and also just the coolest things I know. With part 1 being just some general tips for beginners now that I've learned more about the movement and stuff. Of course, this is all just what works for me really good, and I know that I am not great at this game. So if you find anything better, if you find yourself with any better ideas, please, 1, let me know in the comments down below, and go with that. I'm not going to be perfect. But, with that, let's head into the video. In Act 2, Imperfect Hatred, the one with the very fun Layer 5 water levels, there is also Layer 4 Greed Claire de Soleil, where you fight V2. Now, the end of this V2 fight will give you the Whiplash. As you can see, you can go to these arms, and you have Whiplash. A wince with a spear, hold to throw, release to pull. You can pull light enemies and items, you will get pulled to heavy enemies, and grapple points. So pretty much, you press R to shoot it out. Now, go through the level as normal up until a specific point. Once you get here. Now the thing is, once you get here, you want to aim your Whiplash that you got from the fight over there after you beat the level or any other way. And once you get here, you'll probably be like, alright, but what do I do next? There's nothing to do. With your railgun, shoot the water. Once you do that, these things should open up. Right here. This used to be rocks. This will show King Sisyphus' dead body. You will get the alt nail gun, and you get to see a portrait of King Sisyphus before he died. Now, this is very important to know, and the nail gun can be switched to unequipped, equipped, or alternate, so that you can have all of these being alternate, but I recommend only equipping the attractor and the jumpstart as alternate, because the overheat is somewhat bad, honestly. So, you go through the level as normal, and yeah, you've acquired the alt nail gun. And just to show you how good it is, I will be fighting V2, although just a warning, I hate V2 with a burning passion because of the fact that he is so difficult, and no, I'm not one of those guys who will be P-ranking this level anytime soon. I'm already down to 1 health. I'm probably gonna die right now as soon as the level starts. So, to stop that a bit, we just chainsaw him. That's another thing. Using the chainsaw shotgun and the Whiplash, you can go up to things and just heal yourself. I still have the skull for some reason. Yeah. And then, I'm going to fight as normal, but the saw blade shooter, which is the alt nail gun, I want to show you. It's good, but we're going to move on to the next tip. The next one is one you can do on any difficulty, pretty much as soon as you get here, as long as you have enough points. With the marksman revolver, you can throw a coin into this fountain and go down. This is how you complete the challenge and get a good amount of points. You'll probably get more for just beating the level, but that is how you pretty much just automatically beat it, and it gets you this secret brain teaser level, which I have yet to complete because I guess I am just not studious enough. And I will show you guys the pain that some of these puzzles brought me. These ones were very easy for me to complete, including this one, which, like, the X just kind of made sense. Here, kind of obvious. Now here is when the fun started. You go with it, and you screw up a couple times, but I do have it memorized now. But look at that. Imagine how many times I had to try to do that. There's this, easy. Getting you used to this. Okay, yeah, I clicked. Thank you. Alright. These little bits aren't very hard, but, like, they are at the same time. Like, who would have guessed that the blue X doesn't stop the red? Probably a lot of people, but not me. And I had to get a friend's help. Yeah. This one honestly didn't give me too much grief. This one was pretty easy. This one. Yeah. Easy. I have yet to solve this one. Literally never solved it. Not once a day in my machine life. So if someone can explain this puzzle, they will be my best friend. Seriously, I am in dire need of help here. Like, can I secretly cross over 1X? Like, I'm so confused. Like, that would work if there wasn't a freaking X there. But anyway, on to the next course of action. Woo! Have you ever been in a level that you're just taking a lot of damage and don't really know how to deal with it? Well, one thing that you can do to stop this, if you're not very good at the game, is up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. So, the way you do this is on your arrow keys, you do up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, the Konami code, and it activates cheats. So the way this thing works is, once you have cheats enabled, you can open this menu with this button right here. You don't actually click anything, but on the keyboard, you click either home or this little dash thingy. And that will have keep cheats enabled, spawner arm, teleport menu, full right, invincibility, blind enemies, enemies ignore player, enemies attack each other, disable enemy spawns, invincible enemies, kill all enemies, hide weapons, hide UI. All of this is really useful sometimes, or sometimes it just makes it really annoying by activating something like this. But you'll see some of these, in fact, most of these have their own binding. Teleport menu is L, and that just opens a menu that can help you. But look at all these cheats that you can use by just pressing a button. And with these, you could be in a random level and spawn like 20 Gabriels. Because of course you can. You want to kill all enemies? You can. Let's turn off all this crap. Kill all enemies. And yeah, even Gabriel's died. Easy. And that is pretty much all you need to know about cheats. And that it is for weenies who don't know how to play the game, like me. this last one is going to be very hard to demonstrate, so I'm going to do my best to do so. I'm not great at this, so I'm going to do this in the best map for it. The bridge burner. I'm kidding. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that because I'm not a weirdo, and I'm not dumb. So we're gonna go to imperfect hatred. Imperfect hatred is very, very sad. Now, in imperfect hatred, you should find a level called Slaves to Power. Now, you can do this in any level, but this is the most open level I could think of that I have unlocked on this save currently, as I have beaten Ultrakill before, just on a different save. And sadly on harmless. Now, if you want to move really fast, like that, continuously, what I recommend doing is you do the dash jump, like I had earlier showed you guys, and then slide jump. So, shift jump, control jump. Keep doing that, and you should maintain a ridiculous amount of speed, allowing to get places very fast. Very high speeds, pretty much any place. And yeah, that is pretty much all I have for tips and tricks today, and I hope you all enjoyed this. Now you guys get to witness me absolutely destroying this level that I definitely didn't have trouble with the first time I played it. No sir, it was super easy for me. Yeah, this level was pain. Don't try and replicate this because you will just have a painful experience, and you won't even have the whiplash unlocked by the time you do this, because the first time you do this, the whiplash isn't unlocked, as you have to fight V2, and this is the before the V2 fight. It's not the first V2 fight. It's way after the first V2 fight. But the second V2 fight, where you unlock such a power, doesn't come until the end of this part of the act, which is very sad because the whiplash is probably the best arm in all of Ultrakill. Very fun to use, as it can get you to enemies or get enemies to you at lightning fast speeds, and builds up a crazy amount of damage if you keep using it. And also, it says that it builds up hard damage. Now, I don't exactly know what that means, but I'm guessing it just does good. The whiplash, very nice. And if you can use this in any of your combat, it will help you out tremendously. And also parrying. Parrying, I guess this is one that I should have mentioned. If you parry if you parry an enemy's bullets, you can heal back to full health instantaneously. Now, you might take damage from others' bullets soon after, so remember that this won't heal you up to 100% every single time, depending on if there are other enemies around. And parrying your own shotgun shells does not count as parrying for health. I'm sorry. Although it does make it explode and do a butt ton of damage, and it makes these enemies be like that one meme where it's like, it was at this moment that he knew he messed up. Like, you can make that into these enemies, basically, by using the parrying. Parrying makes many enemies regret every single life choice they've ever made, and thankfully doesn't make you regret yours. Very strong, very recommended. Woo! And also right here, this is pure chaos. This one part, I suck at, as it is pure chaos with double the weapons, and like this, too many bullets. Filth, be gone! Yeah, filth can be destroyed by just the knockback on the knuckle blaster. Remember that, and do what you will with the information that I've given you. Hopefully use it to burn this place to oblivion. I don't want you being delicate with the filth. Kill them, and anything else that gets in your path, or they might kill you. I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.